Hey there, Collingswood. Jim Maley here with another update. It's the 2020 updates through this pandemic. We're getting near the end of 2020. Hallelujah. We've got a few things to cover with you. It's been a little bit. We'll try to get these a little bit more frequently. Things have been a little bit crazy. So a number of items I want to go through with everyone. One is just to words of condolence and our sympathies to the family of Collingswood coach Derek Scott, football coach in our high school system. Also helped get our rec program, kind of our kids involved in football. He passed much too young and really had an influence on a whole lot of our children and their parents as well. And we just want to extend condolences to their family and thank them for lending him to us for all this time. It was a great service, and he will be remembered greatly by so many of the kids that he touched here in Collingswood. With kids coming up in a couple days is going to be Halloween. Haddon Avenue is not going to be having its usual free-for-all on Haddon Ave. It is, but in your neighborhoods, you're free to do whatever makes you feel comfortable till 5 o'clock on Saturday. It's getting darker and darker now, unfortunately. And we urge you just to be safe. Try and follow the state's guidelines. There's a trunk and treat that's going to go on at the Scottish Rite. It'll be in cars. It'll be safe for everybody. We urge you to come and be a part of that. And looking forward to the holidays just generally. We're planning some special things for as we get into Christmas, Hanukkah, into our usual season. It's going to be a lot of different kind of celebrations, but we urge you just keep an eye out. We'll let you know exactly what's happening with all of that. I'm down here on the river, on Cooper River, going to give you a little tour in a second of our favorite new well, our water system. It's been 8 years of work, and I'm going to take you inside this fantastic little well house in just a second. You're going to see coming up in the next few weeks a Nixle, expansion of a Nixle program. So Nixle is an automatic notification system that works. You can sign up either for your cell phone or for text or for emails. You'll be able to choose what notifications you want to get. You don't have to get them all. It's a system we've used a little bit for our pool notifications, and we've been very happy with it. But we're going to expand it beyond that so that we can let you know construction projects going on. We can let you know about hydrant flushing that's going on, not only the brown water, but the timing with showers and use of water. As we modify the schedules to try and make less of an impact, we're still going to try and get notices out to you about that. And then when things are happening that you need to know about immediately, gives us a way to give a quick notice out to everybody. So you can look for that. It's Nixle, Nixle. There'll be more coming up on our website about it, and we'll let everybody know about that. The farmers market's going to keep running right through Thanksgiving. Its usual schedule. It has been working out wonderfully. We appreciate everyone's cooperation on it. Tied to that with our new schedule is all the borough meetings are still going to be conducted remotely, especially as we're seeing some climb in our numbers countywide and in the state. But let me just tell you, I want to give a shout out to everyone in town, because I get numbers every day about new cases, and the county is having a little bit of an increase in new cases. Hospitalizations are up as well, but knock wood, we have been really not part of that. Collingswood's numbers have been really, really good, and we thank you for that. We encourage you to keep wearing the mask, keep being safe, and it's showing. Our numbers are showing. It's really been great to see. There's only a few more days left to go vote. We urge you. Remember, you can vote either by mail, dropping your ballot in the mail, taking your ballot to one of the county drop-off points. There's one right in front of the Haddon Township Municipal Building. There's one in front of the Audubon Municipal Building. You can just go over and drop it in there. You can also deliver them to the polling places on Election Day. And so you can drop it there, or if you have misplaced it, lost it, didn't get one, you can go in on Election Day to the polling place, and you can actually sign up complete what they call a provisional ballot. It's only provisional because they'll have to go through a verification system to make sure that your regular mail-in ballot has not been received. So as long as you haven't voted yet, that provisional will count. So we urge you to make sure you vote. Some changes, personnel changes in our rec department. Bobby Rodriguez is retiring. Bobby's been a great friend for all my time here in Collingswood, and he's been a great rec director for us. He's been doing that job for like 15 years. Not the easiest job to do. A whole lot of people having fun in their activities, but keeping track of coaches and fields and the players and all that goes with that is really a monumental task, and we thank him for his work. He's stepping down to spend some more time with his family. We thank Karen for lending him to us, and we're hoping he has a great retirement. We've already hired his replacement, Jake Goodman. Some of you may know Jake is the newly married husband of Kim Olberg, now Kim Goodman from Upcycle. Jake has a background in college recreation programs, in running them, and we're already looking at some different and new ways to expand our recreation program for other age groups. Trying to build onto and expand as much as we possibly can. Our rental licensing and our home inspection program has been in a shared service agreement with Pennsauken for a number of years now. Pennsauken, for a few reasons, wants to end that, which is fine. It gives us a little bit more control back again. Will cost us a couple more dollars, but I think the trade-off for service will be good for us. It's been working fine with Pennsauken, but it's always, you get just a little bit more attention when it's your people that are responding, and so that's going to be happening. So you'll see some changes with respect to that. And the last one I have is kind of related to the holidays. The Christmas ornament is available. It's our last holiday ornament. We've been doing this for 20 years now. It's the 20th year, and kind of the decision's been made that we're going to bring an end to it. Time to give it a rest for a little while. We've got some carolers in our tree out on the avenue. It's kind of a generic one this year, kind of bring it to a close. So we urge you, it's the end of the series. We urge you to make sure you get hold of it. And that's my list here. So now we're going to, while we're down here in the river, I'm going to give you a little trip at our new water well house. So this site along the Cooper River, we've been working on this project for over 8 years now. Just to give you an idea of what it takes to get through the administrative process with the DEP, other state agencies to get approval to, this was a Green Acres site. We had to convert and transfer other Green Acres property here for us to be able to use this well facility here. Been a long time coming. We think it's going to have a great value for our water quality. This well is testing much lower in terms of the iron content. So that'll mean that the episodes that people have of brown water will be minimized, because what they'll do is take some of the water that comes out of this well, and through the water plant it will be blended with water from our other wells. That helps improve the quality, kind of get the best of the best in that blend. This is our facility. It's pretty simple little process. Water comes out from the well, it's coming up through here. There's a couple of relief valves in case there's any surges or any problems, and then the water is piped out through this line here, out underground, and it runs it back to the water plant, where it is processed and then it is shipped out, to everybody's house. So maintaining our water utility has been very important for us for a long time. There's always a lot of chatter about private interests coming to purchase the water system, like a number of towns have done. I understand why they have done that. There's a lot of money that will be paid by water systems for the great help to a borough, be a huge influx of cash. But we have really always felt that this is not the kind of thing that we want to have up for sale. We want to keep control of the water supply, so that whatever the needs are for our community, that we're able to make this public amenity available to all of them. So this is a big investment that we've made in our system. This new well should help in a number of different ways. We expect some things, you'll hear some more things about water standards with DEP coming out in the next month or so. And we, as well as a couple hundred other towns in this state, are going to have more water issues that we have to grapple with. Not because there's necessarily any change in the condition of the water, but because DEP is changing its standards to basically tighten them on some different contaminants, and it's going to require us to do some more treatment. So this well, which has tested great, is a big help in that process. So that's kind of everything. I know this is one of the highlights for all you engineering geeks. This makes all the DPW and engineer guys just happy as can be. But it is this is an extraordinarily vital part of our borough, a part of like keeping our infrastructure up to date and keep it able to meet all the needs of our community in a very safe way. So I hope you all have a great Halloween. Probably next week, probably after the election, we'll get another update. Make sure that you vote. Please make sure you vote. Okay? Thanks all.